having an issue at any time that needs to be addressed, please text the word "something" along with your issue and seek location to 55555. A member of the Relations Team will respond immediately. Celtics fans, if you're starting at the guard at 6'3", number 89, MP.
Welcome to 2K Sports Live Saturday night coverage of the NBA. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, with David Aldridge roaming the sideline. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. Taking a look at Boston. What a run they've had this year, in first place and charging seemingly at will toward the postseason. These guys have been outstanding. And, of course, the Hornets, right now, quite a ways down below. And a look at the starters for the Hornets. The guard spots filled in by Ball and Miller. Then it's Williams. Then it's Green. And it's Salon in at the power forward. And for the Celtics, White in at shooting guard, with Brown playing small forward. Then it's MP. And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's Champagnie in at the four. And always trying to find new ways to help his team, MP has zeroed in on winning his personal matchup each game.
Well, this is the thing about MP. He is unafraid to put himself on the line. Saying that you're going to beat the guy in front of you night in and night out is a bold statement, but it gave him something specific to work towards. He's taken his game now to another level, and it's been a benefit for the team.
So, Greg, with the season winding down, a lot of what-ifs for the team. What about players? Do they experience that as well?
You can't help but wonder what could have been if your team struggled, Kevin. Players are just like fans in that regard.
Clock at 4. Hornets with the rebound. Defeated by the Wizards in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
Painful to watch, guys. You could see their frustrations mounting, unable to get into any kind of a rhythm whatsoever.
It seemed like any time they strung together a few baskets, they just went ice cold so quickly.
Now, here's Jokic. He's coming off a 31-point game against Detroit. And the basket by MP.
Gets the ball inside and gets it done. Nice work by MP.
Here's Ball. Outside, Green. Ball feeling it out a bit. Shoots the three. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending. What did he just do? MP saw some insane athleticism.
Miller kicks to Ball. Jokic against Williams. Green, the pass to Miller. Green with a screen for Miller. His three-pointers off the mark.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
RJ, we've seen multiple all-star games for Jaylen Brown. Can he become a superstar?
Well, to me, if you've got a Finals MVP in your back pocket on your resume, you are now a superstar, and Jaylen Brown is that.
And so it's Charles Lee calling timeout. He wants to talk to his guy. Got a chance now to take a look at some numbers for Trey Mann.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage, and it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Now, here's Ball. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Washington.
And I love what he's been able to do on the glass, securing some extra possessions for his team.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, the Celtics have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. MP against Ball. Jokic with the screen on Ball. Taken away by Williams. Pass to Green. and hit the turnaround jumper. The Celtics with the lead. Here's MP. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
How about 5 of 6 to start? Looks like he brought his A game.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, MP in the last game against the Pistons was outstanding. He scored 45 points, and as his team has come to expect, he was a major factor from deep. Numbers like that are sure to get attention around the league, and everyone's excited to see what he does tonight. Guys?
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight. Here's MP. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. Just over 1 minute. Oh, MP slamming it down.
The young buck, MP taking off there.
Charlotte's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. And Charlotte looking at who they've got. Trey Mann is out there with ball. And it's Smith. Then it's Williams. And it's Landale in at the 4-man position. Outside, ball. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Pritchard, he's checked in for Boston. And the dunk by MP.
What an incredible game so far for MP. He's showing no signs of slowing down.
Smith outside. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. And so MP will bring it up for the Celtics. And how about this team? They've certainly impressed on the road this season, now up over 25 wins away from home. It's remarkable.
Well, give their coaching staff a lot of credit for preparing them to come into hostile environments and just totally silence the crowd. This team's character and how prepared they are makes them a nightmare matchup for anyone in our league.
Celtics leading by 11. Pass to Porzingis. Back to MP. Screen by Porzingis. Here's MP. And MP throws it down hard.
Attacking with reckless abandon. MP going all out on that drive.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Hornets trail by 13. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And it's good for 2. Ball's got 13.
It's just one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
MP looking around. MP going in strong. It drops. That's his 9th field goal of the contest. A blistering hot 9 for 11. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Back to Mann. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Celtics leading by 11. MP outside. A putback. Jokic kicks to MP. It's another look. Inside, MP gets it.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Miller outside. Pass the ball. Down low, here's Williams. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And eventually, every player, GA, has to grapple with age, realizing they've lost a step or two against the young fellas. And sometimes, that is a very slow realization.
Oh, it is, Kevin. Hopefully, by that point, it's less about financial security and more about prolonging the inevitable, simply for the love of the game.
Stolen by Ball. Miller with a wide open look. Buries the jumper to finish the break. Miller's got 7 points in the game.
And nice mechanics from Miller there. Ready to fire as that pass was coming.
MP with it. Now Green defending. Yep, it counts. And the Celtics lead by 12.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Miller outside.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Williams sets a screen for Miller. Shoots it. It's hauled in by Jokic.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thanks. Jaylen Brown has put it all together. He said, I'm figuring out my spots to be aggressive. That's in my DNA. But also showing how I've grown. Being a great screener, delivering passes on time, and on target. That's important to being a great teammate. I'm focused on being a better basketball player. Kevin?
Yeah, and he's a smart one too, right, David? He is something else. Outstanding stuff, DA, as always. And Greg, we were talking Jaylen Brown making the 2023 All-NBA second team. That was big for him, wasn't it?
Yeah, Kevin, it made Jaylen eligible for the Supermax signing for that 5-year extension in July of 23. At the time, the largest contract in NBA history. And you can put Miller on either side of that pick-and-roll action. He has a terrific IQ.
Ball against MP. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
Oh, just incredible. That spin shook him loose from the defender, but he just couldn't gather his balance there to follow through with the shot.
Pass the ball. It's hauled in by Brown. Brown's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. MP outside. Driving the lane, and MP throws it down.
Oh, man, I love to see that. MP elevating.
Left side, Miller. 11 feet out, and he hits it. Miller's got 9.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him. And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. It's a thing of beauty.
And so it's the Boston Celtics in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Give me a beat. They're picking up the shot.
I think it's fair to say we know how this probably is going to shake out. but crazier things have happened.
Let us take some time now to talk about the first half. A commanding performance for the Celtics. And that concludes.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
White in at shooting guard, with Brown playing small forward. And it's Nikola Jokic. Then it's MP. And it's Champagnie in at the 4 spot. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Miller outside. Williams a screen on White. There's Miller with the 3. And Jokic with the rebound. Jokic just got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Hornets trail by 18. Now here's Ball. 13 points in the game. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Ball's got 15.
And he can carry a team. We've seen it from Ball before, and we're seeing it again.
Got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He's still got a good outcome.
Green dishes to Miller. Outside, Ball. 6 on the shot clock. Green, the pass to Ball. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Ball's got 5 points now this quarter.
And we've come to expect big things from LaMelo offensively. He loves to attack you on that end.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Great shooters, boy, can they make or break you down the stretch. Here's the league's top shooters right now. MV is number 1. And, of course, Mark Williams.
You can't say enough about these two guys shooting this season. Both their percentages, just incredible stuff.
MP passes to Jokic. Jokic sets the screen for MP. And Jokic slams it in.
How about the vision from MP? In the pick and roll, that's very encouraging to see.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Hornets. 15-point game. No good on the 3.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Throws it up high. Picked off in midair. Fires the 3. Score the basket, his 8th. 8 for 13 from the floor.
And now with 2 3-pointers in each half, he's really doing his all to help his team out from deep.
MP, that's for 2. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. MP's got 33 points.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Williams sets a screen for Miller. Off target with his 3. Celtics leading by 14. Pass to MP. Rebound by Williams.
Look, when you've made your first 3 shots of the half, I think it's okay for a heat check.
And here's Miller. Now Green. Light covering. Here's Salon. Outside, Ball. Shot clock at 5. Misses from close range. Boston's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. Here's MP. Green with the rebound.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
Green with a screen on White. Here's Ball, and he makes good on the layup. Ball's got 10 points here in the second half.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Ball against MP. Launches it. Oh, MP sinks the triple.
After a tremendous first quarter, 3 trays, he's put in another.
Ball, the bounce pass. Miller kicks to Ball. A 3-ball. Rebound by the Celtics. Jokic has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. And a wide open look for MP. Misses the 3.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Ball against MP. Outside, Ball. Lets it go from deep. Hits the 3-point bomb. Ball's got 13 points in just this quarter.
That's his third 3 of the half after putting up a pair before halftime. Fantastic shooting display from him.
Floats it up for Jokic. And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession. One thing about LaMelo Ball, he can really take over. Hornets trail by 7. Setting the 4 for the Hornets. They've got Trey Mann. He's out there with Ball. Smith is out there with Williams. And it's Landale in at the 4 spot. Back to Mann. Over MP. And Boston with the rebound. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's MP. Shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 3 assists now in this one.
Oh, nice jumper from MP there. The D is going to have to do a lot better job if they want to try and contain it.
Here's Mann, covered by MP. Left side, Ball. And Pritchard pulls it down.
And they have built their advantage on the scoreboard here by doing all the little things.
And here's MP for 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
There's Ball with the 3. And again, the Hornets missing. Celtics leading by 9. Floats it up for MP. Ball stolen. We're just over a minute and a half now into the 4th. Outside, Ball. Releases. Yep, right through the net. Ball's got 17 points here in the second half.
He's been a bright spot in their play today, but he could really use some help.
Here's MP. Here's Pritchard. Makes it off the glass. And the Celtics lead by 9.
How about the level of activity this dude just brings to the glass? Just refusing to give up on plays, and his teammates, trust me, they appreciate the effort.
Pass the ball. They set the pick. A 3. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got his 5th rebound in this one.
I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
For those just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Here's Ball driving to the basket, and it's in there. Ball's got 4 this quarter.
No looking back. Ball knows once he starts moving, he's got to go all the way.
Pass to MP. Lets it go. And with the rebound.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
And those are the type of shots that just drive coaches crazy. Like, I wouldn't be shocked to see him sitting on the bench if he tries that bad boy again.
And MP throws it down hard.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey guys, during the break, listened in with Charles Lee and his team, and it was an intense huddle. Coach challenged his team. He told them the effort's not there. It has to get better. We'll see if those words work, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Back to Ball. Here's Salon. Jokic defending. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Ball's got 35 in the game.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games. And they've made that adjustment since the break.
Hornets trail by 10. Now Ball. Lays it up off the glass. Ball's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
Floats it up for MP. Stolen by Ball. To the inside. Salon. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
MP, no good.
That's just a bucket you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss those.
Ball finds Williams. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Ice goes in, and White with the stuff.
Smart decision right there by MP, making the D pay for leaving his teammate uncovered.
Hornets trail by 6. We've got 1:48 left in the 4th quarter of this one. For Boston, they've gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. In a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Ooh, they've been punishing the inside defense consistently in this one. Look, it's been a very productive area of the floor for them.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break. Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
LaMelo Ball at the line for 2.
That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that brings them within 8.
Ooh, you hope that leaving points at the line won't come back to haunt them.
Stolen by Ball. Miller with the ball. He's picked up by White. Pass to Green. Outside, Ball. Just 5 on the clock. Miller outside. There's the triple. And Boston with the rebound. They led by as many as 18 points. To the middle. On the wing, MP. He's covered by Ball. MP, no good. And so Miller will bring it up for Charlotte. Trailing here by 8. This one for 3. Good! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And Ball ready for these moments, showing he wants the rock in his hands. Love it.
And so it's Charlotte with it. Miller dishes the ball. It's good. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And that is a big-time basket. LaMelo entered the league at 19 with such high expectations. This young man Ball is used to the spotlight.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 5-point game.
Well, they wanted every last one of those. And he delivered, making it a 2-possession game.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. Even early on in the